and welcome to this evening's game between Denmark as a visiting team and Team Israel. Let's take an opportunity to look at the Israeli lineup, defensive lineup. We start in right field, we have Avinoam Sachs. In center field, David Kamen. In left field, Itai Dabush. Shortstop is Adi Leon. Third base is Meir Gininski. Second base, Avi Segal. First base, Ben Cantor. Catching is Jill Alon. And on the mound today is Shani Hadar. And the first Danish batter is getting ready in the box, and that is Valdemar Terkelsen, starting in left field, is leading off for Denmark. And he takes the first ball. Oh, nice stop by the Israeli first base, takes out the Valdemar out. Next in the box is Martin Simonsen. He takes a hack at the first pitch, and another out is recorded for Israel. Third in the Danish lineup is Frederik Terkelsen. Let's see if he can get Denmark started. Leaves the first pitch alone. Looked like a nice strike. Another ball. The count is 3-1. And fourth ball brings Frederik to the first base. Next batter is Daniel Julinon, or also known as Charlie. The most capped Danish player ever. Recorded his 175th game for the Danish national team just the other day. Count is 1-1. He takes a swing at this one. The pitcher is trying to avoid a good hack from Charlie, who's known to hit good and far. So count is 2-2. A strikeout recorded here. So the first inning for Denmark, and Denmark remains scoreless. Tobias Holmelund. In center field, Martin Simonsen. Valdemar Terkelsen occupies left field. Shortstop is Mark Nihoy. Third base, we have Anders Svane. Second base is Andreas Adelsbæk. First base is Valdemar Terkelsen. Catching is Nikolaj Rindam Andersen. And on the mound today, we have Kim Hansen. Må de tænde musik? Leading off for Israel is catcher Jill Allen. He takes a good swing at the first pitch from Kim. It's going to be interesting to see if the Israelis can challenge the Danish ace. So it was Jill Allen goes to first base on a hit by pitch. Next up for Israel is Ben Cantor. We just need a little bit of treatment for Jill. And Gilles Lannon is ready again in the box, Ben Cantor. And he swings at the first pitch. Another swing. 2 strikes. And a strikeout for the second batter from Israel. Next up is Itai Dabush, playing left field. Another strike. So, no balls, 2 strikes. And another strikeout for Kim. In the batter's box we have Adi Leon. And the Israelis decide to use the temporary runner rule, putting the 9th batter on first base. A pick-off attempt at first, very close. A called strike, 2 strikes. And the 3rd strikeout recorded for Kim. Israel managed to put a runner on first base from a hit by pitch, but were unable to move the runner on. Okay, so we are ready for the 4th Danish batter, Tobias Holmelund. Tobias is in right field today. A nice change-up. 1-1 the count. Tobias takes a great swing at this one. So Tobias is an experienced player, but still one of the younger players on the Danish team. The count is 2-2. So moving to full count. A nice hard hit down the third baseline. The third baseman were not able to control the ball, and Tobias reaches first base safely. Next up is catcher Nikolai Andersen. Nikolai is, I think, the next youngest player on the Danish team, but has already played quite some numbers for the seniors, number of games for the seniors. And he can obviously hit, so he leads off on the first pitch with a home run, bringing both himself and Tobias over the plate. Now turning to one of the more experienced Danish player, Anders Svane. He is on third base today. He decides to have a look at the first pitch. Leaves the low ball alone. A high hopper to the third baseman, and Anders Svane is the first out. Next up is shortstop Mark Nihøj. Another high pitch. So the catcher just needs to calm his pitcher down a little bit. And we're ready. 2 balls on the batter. A little early here, Mark Nihøj. Foul ball into the dugout. And a nice hit into center field from Mark Nihøj. At bat is Andreas Ellersbæk, today playing second base. Decides to take a good swing at the first pitch, but it goes foul in right field. A very low pitch here, so 2-1 is the count. Ball 3, 3-1. And a walk for Andreas Adelsbæk, and we are back at the top of the order. Next up is Valdemar Terkelsen. Denmark has a runner in scoring position. Let's see. Cautious pitch on the low outside. Another low outside. And a good pitch for Valdemar, but he fouls it off to the backstop. And a long hit by Valdemar, caught in left field. And the runner decides to stay at second. So this was second out for Denmark. Next up is Martin Simonsen. Trying to catch Mark Nihoy at second base off guard, but no luck. First strike, 2 balls, 1 strike. Another ball for Martin. Another walk, and Denmark now has bases loaded and 2 outs. Next up is Frederik Terkelsen. It's a really tough spot in the Danish lineup for the Israel team. A lot of experienced and hard-hitting batters in a row here. Frederik Terkelsen takes the first pitch. Low and away. Another ball. Frederick is patiently waiting for a good pitch to hit. And that results in another walk and brings one runner home. The score is now 3-0 for Denmark in the top of the second inning. So Charlie is in the batter's box. Will he be able to bring home some of the runners? Ball in the dirt, but the catcher manages to keep it in front of him. The runners are not taking any chances. Another ball. Good swing, but he misses. Count is 2-2. And a strikeout for Daniel Julenong. This ends the top of the second inning. Denmark scores 3 runs. 2 first runs on the home run from Nikolaj Andersen. And Israel are ready to see if they can retaliate. And the first batter is a designated player, Liam Forsberg. And he gets a good contact, but is out at first, 6-3. Next to attempt to get a hit off Kim Hansen is Avi Segal, playing second base. A foul ball. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Another foul ball for Avi Segal. He's keeping up well with Kim Hansen, although it still remains to actually enter the fair territory. And a rice ball takes him out. Second out. Next up is third baseman Mia Janinski. High and inside. High and away. Janinski manages to foul that one off. The first strike. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Get fooled by the rice ball. And Kim is back in the count. And a strikeout for Kim. Ends the first inning. Israel managed to get 1 ball in play, but was thrown out at first. And the score after 2 full innings is 3 to Denmark, 0 to Israel. A nice strike for a first pitch. Tobias decide to leave it alone. Another ball. For Tobias. Decides to swing at the next pitch, but fouls it off, bringing it to 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. nice controlled hit in left field. And Tobias decides to go on to second base. A little mishandling in left field. So I think we have a single here. But Tobias is at second base. Next up is Nikolaj Andersen, the catcher, who last time decided to swing at the first pitch and send it out of the park. Let's see what he can do this time around. He's asked to bunt and saved by the bell. Good try from the first baseman. And a wild pitch brings Tobias Holmlund to the third base. Another foul ball for Nikolaj. One ball, two strikes. Fighting to find a good pitch to bring into play. Leaves that high pitch alone. Brings the count to 2-2. Another high pitch. Full count for Nikolaj. A close pitch, fouled off over the backstop. Pitcher would like a new ball. I think somebody should tell Nikolaj you don't get any points for hitting the umpires, but third base umpire Megan Hilton managed to avoid getting hit. A long fly ball, and the sac fly brings home Tobias Holmlund, and 4 runs now for Denmark and 1 out. Next up, Andreas Svane. Anders didn't like that first pitch, in contrast to the umpire, but I think it matters much. Immediately followed by a ball. Good scoop by the shortstop, Australian shortstop, throws out Anders 6-3. I can see we're having some problems with the online scoring on the screen, but we have 2 outs in the batter's box. We have Mark Nihoy in this top of the 3rd inning. Base hit for Mark Nihoy. Shortstop just unable to get his glove on that one. So Denmark now has a runner at first, 2 out. And Andreas, second baseman Andreas Ellsbeck, is in the batter's box and ready. Another ball for Andreas. Two balls, 1 strike. So the third baseman was not able to contain the ball. It also went past the shortstop, who was backing up, bringing Andreas Mark Nihoy to third base and Andreas to second base as the ball was rolling in the outfield. This brings Denmark back to the top of the order. Valdemar Terkelsen is still in the top of the 3rd inning, and there are 2 outs. Pitcher just needs to regain himself. And that is gone on the train tracks. Valdemar Terkelsen's home run brings in 3 runners and brings the total Danish runs to 7. Was the second home run of the day for this game. The technique people are still trying to bring the scoring back for you to see, to follow. In the meantime, I will try to help you out here. So we are in the top of the third. Denmark has 2 outs, and next up is Martin Simonsen. A nice hit into left field by Martin. And we have first baseman Fredrik Terkelsen at bat. There are 2 outs. One strike, 1 ball. So, 1 recorded charge conference for Israel. Okay, the rain is starting to a wild pitch brings Martin Simonsen to second base. Another ball for Fredrik. Pick-off attempt at second base. Count is 3-1. And another ball. Runners at first and second. Still 2 outs for Denmark. Next in the box is Daniel Julenong, also known as Charlie. A wild pitch moves the runners over. Another nice change up there from the Israeli pitcher. Charlie gets fly out. Good run by the left field. So this ends the top of the third inning. 4 runs for Denmark. Nikolaj And in the batter's box we have center fielder David Kamen. Takes a good swing at the first pitch from Kim Hansen. And another strike from Kim. And another strikeout. One out. And in the box we have Shani Hadar, the pitcher. Swinging at Kim Hansen's rice ball. I think Kim completely lost the ball. 1-1 the count. Two balls, one strike. And a walk for Shani Hadar. And we are back at the top of the order for Israel, catcher Jill Alon. Looks as if Kim is struggling a little bit after the mishap where he lost the ball. Back in business. One strike. And another strike. The count is 2-2. And a foul ball for Jill Alon. Keeps him alive. And Kim retires yet another batter. 2 outs. Runner at first. And looking for a temporary runner for the pitcher. And in the batter's box we have Itai Dabush, the left fielder. Pick-off attempt at first. So for a couple of years now we've had the temporary runner for the catcher, but now it's also possible to use a temporary runner for the pitcher with 2 outs. And the Israeli team took this opportunity, or this rule, to take the pitcher off the bases And contact made here for Tobias Holmelund. That retires the Israeli side. 3 full innings played, 7-0 for Denmark. And we are ready to begin the 4th inning. Team Denmark is batting. First batter is Tobias Holmelund, who has, in last inning, changed position to shortstop from right field. And a long fly ball for Tobias, but it is caught by the left fielder. Next up is Nikolai Andersen, who in the first inning drove in a couple of runs with his home run, and in the second inning he got a fly out RBI to bring home Tobias Holmelund, who we have just seen to be retired by the Israeli side. But let's see. He is not afraid to swing the bat and takes a good hit at the first one. Another good hit, but a fly out in right field. So he was called out. The left fielder dropped it while moving the ball over to his throwing hand, so the umpire judged that he had complete control of the ball. And we have a change for Denmark. Instead of Anders Svane, we have Alexander Lorentzen. I think that was not an attempted swing, but he gets a foul ball nevertheless. 1 strike. Two strikes on the batter. 2 outs. And another fly out. This ends the top of the 4th inning. No additional runs for Denmark, and we are ready to move on to Team Israel. Going into the bottom of the fourth inning with Itai Dabush at bat. Meanwhile, Denmark has made some defensive changes. In right field, we have Oscar Andersen pushing Tobias Holmelund into shortstop. At third base, we now have Alexander Lorentzen. And on the mound, we have young left-handed pitcher William Melin. And he opens with a strike. And another one. And he starts off with a strikeout. This is Williams' first European Championships with a senior man, but he has played several, I think, for U18, U19, and he was also part of the U19 team that was in New Zealand in 2020. For the World Championships. Oh, a nice bunt. A nice bunt by Adi Leon. Runner at first. And now the designated player, Liam Forberg, is in the box. And he fouls the ball off in right field. I think that could have looked like a hit and run attempt. Another strike for William. Could have looked like a good pitch, but the batter was not fooled. Count is 1-2. Ball in the dirt. Runner advances to second base. Good backup by Andres on the overthrow. Two and two, the count. Drop third strike. Batter is out on the throw. And the runner advances to third base. 2 outs. Avi Segal, the second baseman, is ready to hit. Two balls. Good contact and a good catch by Valdemar in Terkelsen in left field. No score for Israel. Ends the inning with a left runner at third base. So we're ready for the fifth inning. In the batter's box, we have Oscar Andersen from Denmark. He is now playing right field. Oscar is also young, 22 years old. Has played quite a number of games for the seniors team, and he spent this winter in New Zealand playing softball. A high strike. 3-1. He didn't let another one of those go. Fouls it off. A new dry ball is coming in. Full count. A walk for Oscar Andersen. Next up, ninth in the Danish lineup, Andreas Adelsbæk. He squares for the bunt. And Andersen steals second base. So the Israeli team has shifted the infield. The second baseman is now playing on the left side of the field. I think they are hoping to avoid any hits out of the infield in the left side. A good bunt. Out at first, and Oscar Andersen advances to third base. Nice sack bunt. That's one out, runner at third. We're back at the top of the order, Valdemar Terkelsen. A high pitch, but well caught by the catcher. Israeli has now shifted the shortstop to the right side of the field. Or middle, right. But Valdemar decides to send another one flying, his second home run of the game. This time a 2-run home run. So he now has 5 RBIs in this game alone. So instead of Martin Simonsen, we have Alejandro Wong. Takes the first pitch for a strike. So the check swing was called a strike. So Alex now has 2 strikes. Ball outside. Another high strike. Brings the count up to even 2-2. Ball low, full count. Ball 4. A walk for Wong. In the box is Fredrik Terkelsen. Line drive for Fredrik, but unfortunately it exits the field in the right field corner. So ground rule double moves Alex Wong to third base. One out, runners at second and third base in the batter's box. Charlie Julino. Another nice hit in right field. Charlie makes it to second. Drives in the runners from second and third. The score is now 11-0 for Denmark. Next in the batter's box is Tobias Holmelund. We have a change for Charlie at second base. Instead we exchange of runners at second base. We now have running for Daniel Julenong, the youngest Danish player, Magnus Kirstein, and I think we can also say the fastest Danish player. He is tagging and going. A double for Tobias, but Magnus, of course, had to wait for the ball to drop before he could actually leave the base. So runners at second and third, and in the box, Nikolai Rindom. Takes a good swing at the first pitch. It appears he likes first pitches and has had some good success with that also. All inside. Count is 2-1. Nikolai is thrown out at first, 6-3, but Magnus Kirstein advances from third to home, and the 12th run for Denmark is now over the plate. A very high ball, and it is a fly out for Alexander Lorentzen in his second at-bat of this inning. A lot of runs for Denmark this inning. We're ready for the fifth inning. In the batter's box, we have third baseman, Mia Gininski. William Melin starts off with 2 balls. And the batter pitched his coach. Two balls, 1 strike. Three and one. Some pressure on the Israeli offense. 6 runs is required to keep the game going, or the game will end by the runner ahead rule. The first run is on its way with a runner at first base. Now batting, David Kamen, the center fielder. Foul ball for Kamen. 1-1. Good pitch, but the batter couldn't catch up with it. And another a strikeout for William. 1 out. Runner at first. In the box, Shani Hadar. Tries a changeup, but too high. And William comes back, and we have a full count. The second strikeout of the inning. 2 outs. Now batting. 42. be Shane. The batter is Oren Boblov. A nice change-up, but it did not fool the batter. Full count. And a walk for the batter. Next in the box is first baseman Ben Cantor. Re-entry on first base. First base runner. And this nice catch by the catcher is the last out of this game between Denmark So we have Kim Hansen, the starting pitcher for Denmark, here today. So Kim, this was actually your first game at this European Championships. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, so the first game was good and felt alright. First game in 8 months. So yeah, so it was great.
You recently had an operation, I heard?
Yeah, I had a surgery 6 weeks ago in my shoulder. So yeah.
That's exciting. Exciting is maybe not the right word, but okay. But it felt good out there?
Yeah, it felt really good, and the boys keeping in the points for me. So yeah, an early change, and William came in and closed the game.
Yeah. You found the long bats, or your teammates found the long bats today. So this is the biggest win so far for Denmark.
Yeah, I mean, I think we turned it around a little bit. We were a little bit lazy on Monday, and now it's Wednesday, and
Now the bats are warm.
Now the bats are warm and getting hotter, I guess. Yeah.
So there's a lot of young players on the team, and actually one of the young ones, Nikolai, led the way, I think, with his opening home run.
Yeah, so Nikolai is batting really good and been in New Zealand this winter, so he improved a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really good.
But actually a lot of players drove in runs today. I think Valdemar, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs.
Yeah, he came alive today, and it was perfect, and I think he needed it too. So yeah, it was really great.
Yeah. And actually, there was a lot of changes. So a lot of players got on the field today. Almost everybody, I think.
Yeah, there was only one player left, Jan. But you always have to have one on the bench in case of injuries and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So I think you're all happy with the game. What did the coaches say at the end of the game?
It was just a nice day, two good wins, must wins, and so they were happy, and of course we were happy.
Yeah. So good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.